Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and today we are going to do the New York market session analysis. I'm going to use the Elliot Wave along with some other technical trading tools to analyze and forecast the market. So let us take a look at some charts and see what's going on. Okay, Euro USD currency pair. Let's start with Euro dollar. The way I see Euro USD currency pair is most likely going to drop towards 1.1156 level right over here. Okay, let me just check out if this stream is going fine. Seems to me it's going fine. Okay, so Euro dollar looking for a drop in price action. As far as the Elliott wave count is concerned, it seems to me we are most likely going to get a triangle scenario. So wave A, expect a top wave B. It's possible that the wave B is not over, meaning market might tries to rise up a little bit more. Okay, that's also possible. That is the reason why I do not suggest to jump into the market. Also, this is the Elliott Wave analysis. I'm not telling you to buy here or sell over there. This is the Elliott Wave forecast. You can compare my analysis with your own analysis to make an informed trading decision. So here's the second route or the second plan or plan B, whatever you want to name it. It's possible that price action is going to rise up a little bit more and then it's going. Okay, next let's take a look at 1 hour chart. I was expecting a top in euro dollar currency pair and a break below this level. So far we got nothing. In other words, what I mean by that is this is the support level right over here. Let me draw an arrow. Okay, this is a simple support and market tries to break through this support level, and all of these candlesticks, I think we are getting basically a head fake or a false break in price action. So it's quite possible that euro dollar could rise up one more time and then it's going to drop. If you take a look at DX, the United States dollar index, you can notice that I expect the same. So it's like a mirror effect, equal but opposite, also known as yin and yang. So it's quite possible that we got this as wave A, wave B over here. Now maybe this wave B isn't over, okay, and expect a bullish wave C leg. So this is the United States dollar index, the DX forecast. And as far as the breakout is concerned, in DX we got a bullish breakout. It looks a little bit clear. However, there is a problem. What is the problem? The problem is price action should clear this high as well. Let me move the level. Okay, it is possible that we're getting basically a triangle pattern over here, wave A, B, C, expect D and E, and then market is going to drop further after that. Okay, that's also possible. That is the reason I said that it's possible that the wave B isn't over. In other words, we are going to see a bottom in United States dollar index, the DX, after some time. We haven't got the bottom. In other words, market, it could probably drop more and then rise up after that. Okay, next let's take a look at pound. GBPUSD is, it's going quite, I would say, choppy price action. If you take a look at the support area over here, this is the level. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So we have the support over here. Here. Now we got the breakdown in price action. Looks a little bit unclear. I took a the scenario as bearish, but the way market is behaving, we got the drop in price action, then it rallied back up, then we got the drop again, and now it's moving up again. So it looks a bit choppy in nature. If you check out the rainbow, let me show you the rainbow. Go to the template, rainbow. Okay, it's clearly uptrend going on. It's bullish. If you check out the daily is obviously bullish over here as well. If you check out the weekly it's actually turning up. Looks bullish. Monthly is still bearish, so we might start getting some resistance level over here. We'll see how it goes. So inside the smaller time frame of US dollar Swiss franc currency pair, it seems to me got this as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then a pullback, then expect another 1, 2, 4 and 5. In other words, in simple words, I'm saying that I expect bullish price action overall inside GBP USD currency pair. I hope it's clear, because this area over here, let me change the color to green. Okay, so this looks like to me an impulse 1 2 3 4 5 to the upside, then we got the pullback. If you check out the Fibonacci retracement level, okay, so we got a deeper pullback below the 0.618. Next, Australian dollar currency pair. Okay, Aussie dollar currency pair, we have two different wave counts going on. One idea is that we are getting basically trying ending diagonal pattern, and the market is going to pop this high over here, and then it's going to fall back down. Okay, second scenario is it's a triangle. As far as the internal wave count is concerned, we got multiple overlaps. Here's the overlap. Here's another one right over here. Okay, so the overlapping obviously suggests that it's not an impulse. It's probably a motive wave, meaning the ending diagonal. Basically, there are two types of motive waves: ending diagonals and impulse. So this looks like to me a diagonal, which is trying to complete the fifth wave over here. Second scenario is we got this as a triangle: A, B, C, D and E, and then market is going to rise up. So In both cases, at least on a short-term basis, I would suggest to look for a sell trade only if and when market tries to fulfill your trading criteria, you know, then look for a possible sell trade. Otherwise, it's a little bit risky to take a sell trade. And the buy side potential is limited as well. Market just keep hitting these highs and keep falling down again and again. And I do expect a false breakout. The false breakouts, they're quite common in forex market. So as far as the analysis is concerned, I expect further upside inside AUDUSD currency pair. NZDUSD currency pair. Okay, we got the drop in price action, then market rallied back up, and still trying to rise back up. If you check out the daily, we keep getting these spikes over here. Let's go over to a 4-hour time frame. So it seems to me we got this as wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and the move is over. But the thing is, maybe this wave count is wrong. So how do we know? Well, we need to wait for the price action to start the decline. In other words, wait for the market to start breaking down some of the support levels, the most recent especially, and then it might be a good idea to expect further weakness in price action. So if I try to label this looks like to me the wave 1 over here, and then we got wave 2 here, then we got wave 3, and then this is wave 4, and expect a bullish leg, wave 5. Okay, now let me draw the trend lines. Okay, so this is the upper trend line, and points 2 and 4. Okay, it seems to me that we have got a top inside NZD versus USD currency pair. So New Zealand dollar versus US dollar, I expect a top, and the price action is probably going to start the decline pretty soon. Okay, now as far as the trading is concerned, use a trade setup. If you do not have a trading method, you can learn it. Okay, but you need to wait for the price action to start the decline. Okay, if market just keep going up, then obviously no need to jump into the market. Okay, just let it go, and then we will reanalyze it. In other words, if price action is going to break above this high, so we have a resistance level 0.6079. Okay, so that's the level 0.6079 right over here. Okay, so if market breaks this level, then obviously I have to reanalyze the price action. I don't know what is going on, and then you need to reanalyze the price charts. So for the time being, as long as price action is staying below 0.6079, I expect a top and a drop in price action of NZDUSD currency pair. Okay, next one is the USD Swiss franc. USD Swiss franc, same story. We might actually get a triangle pattern over here. Okay, maybe this is A, B, C, expect D and E, and then after that USD Swiss franc is going to drop. If there is something else going on, if it's really a bottom there, which I don't think so it is, but let's just look at a price chart. So let's say if we get a bullish candlestick like this, then I might be interested in buy trading opportunities, but for the time being I would prefer to look for sell trading opportunities inside US dollar versus Swiss franc currency pair. Next one is the USDCAD. Okay, USDCAD, I was expecting a bullish leg in USDCAD, and if you check it out, got this sideways looking price action, and market even tries to take out this high as well and then drop lower. This looks like to me we got some kind of a flat pattern scenario over here. Anyways, the point is we have been in a downtrend overall inside USDCAD currency pair. This looks like to me we're getting a reversal candlestick pattern over here. It's not much bullish, but it could turn out to be, you know, a bullish one, and we might get further upside inside USDCAD currency pair. So as far as the price action is concerned, based on the current market scenario, a good idea is to look for a bullish leg in price action and some kind of a breakout above this resistance level at 1.3742, because this looks like to me we got 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then a pullback, and then a further 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5, and this wave further subdivides into smaller 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the downside. So some kind of a, let's say, you know, the impulse wave is still going on. If that is the scenario, I think we're going to get some kind of a bullish price action before market even tries to resume the downtrend. So I expect a buy inside US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. Okay, now let's go down further. Let's check out the smaller time frame, like a 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so this looks like to me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we got this breakdown. So this is a 3, 3, and 5. Okay, so USD CAD currency pair, I would say we have the support down over here. Okay, as long as price action is staying above 1.3633 level, I expect a bottom. As long as price action is not going to touch it, the market might tries to drop a little bit and then rise back up after that. Okay, it could actually go up from current levels as well. This whole thing could turn into a triangle pattern as well. Maybe this is A, B, C, D, and E, and then rise back up from current levels. If you check out the rainbow, let's take a look at USDCAD. You can see it's a downtrend in 4-hour, but if you check out the smaller time frame, we're now getting a twist, and it seems to me price action is trying to find the direction. Okay, The trend is down. I mean, the overall, if you check out the big picture, it's down. As far as the weekly and monthly charts is concerned, this is the weekly time frame of US dollar Canadian versus Canadian currency pair. Market is trying to fall more, and we might get a change in price action and a change in market trend in next coming trading weeks. Okay, let me see if you guys have. Okay, let's check out the spot gold. Okay, so spot gold, the trend looks bullish. Okay, let's take a look at daily bullish scenario. The trend looks bullish in spot gold. If you look at the Elliot Wave point of view, go to I actually posted the forecast about spot gold earlier today, and the way I see market is most likely going to move sideways overall. In other words, what I'm saying, that expect some kind of a sideways price action, and after that expect further upside inside spot gold. Okay, now you might ask how to trade it. Well, if you want to learn trading, I do teach trading online. You can check out my website. Okay, that's pretty much it for today, and I will try to host the next session tomorrow, same time. And if you are interested in individual currency pair analysis, you can also type inside the chat box, and probably after a few hours I will create a video, the Elliot Wave analysis, and upload it on my YouTube channel. So that's pretty much it for today from my side. Have a nice day, and bye bye.